Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back. There's nothing welcome back. It's a quick hit. It's a Tuesday afternoon. Let's get into it, guys. We usually do this on Tuesdays or Wednesdays and Sundays. But you know what? We have to do a third quick hit this week. I think Friday's a good day for that. Sorry for everyone watching on YouTube. I look like I just woke up. Here's the deal. We have a lot of stuff to talk about with the Valley. We have a lot of stuff to talk about with Beverly Hills, and we have a lot to talk about with New Jersey. We really do. But we got to talk about the elephant in the room today. We got to spend, I don't know if it's going to be the whole time, but let's talk about Dorit and PK's divorce. There's a lot going on, and let's break it down. We touched upon that a little bit this morning with Psychic Robin. Let's really get into what's going on here. Sorry, I'm sipping my coffee and talk more about this. I'm just getting settled in my seat. And okay, where do you guys want to begin? So, look, the timing of this, again, who cares about me, right? This is exactly what I said was going to happen. I said, we're just going to go through this entire season. This is the season of Kyle. She's not talking about Morgan. She's divorcing Mauricio. Dorit has found her voice against Kyle. She's separated from PK. We have everyone's storylines in season 14. Roll tape to any of our episodes for weeks and weeks and weeks. I have sat here and I have said, when the season ends, and nobody likes a know-it-all, so that's not what I'm doing. But I said, when the season ends, within a week, a day, 2 days, it's very clear what's going to happen. Dorit Kemsley is going to announce that she is divorcing her husband, PK. And then next season, season 15, this will be Dorit's storyline. We talked about this here, guys, week after week after week. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened. Now, let's back it up for a minute. Do I think Dorit was coming back to season 15 regardless? Yes. Dorit is not coming back because she's getting a divorce from PK. Do you guys realize this will make Dorit like, I mean, what is this? She's going into her ninth season, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. This will be Dorit's ninth season. I mean, is that what? If a housewife lasts 5 years like Garcelle, they still are a major housewife. They've made a contribution. You look at like Margaret. Remember when she was on New Jersey? Marge, the Sarge. Marge, when you think of New Jersey, she's going to be someone you always think of. So 9 years, 9 seasons to read, it really was meant for this job. Love her or hate her. She's outlasted most. Erica's made for this job. I mean, Sutton's made for this job. Garcelle, not so much. She had a great run. She got it. I mean, I'm not knocking Garcelle, but I'm just saying, and look at made for this job is not such a compliment all the time here, but it's exactly what we said. It's not going to happen. She's going to wait for the end of the season and then she's going to announce, is she coming back because of this divorce? No, she is not coming back because of this divorce. Would she have come back anyway? Yes. Is the timing of a lot of things now suspect? Yes. Let's get into all of that. So the season came, the season left, and shocker, right away, Dorit has filed for divorce. Do I think this is a real divorce? Yes, just like her coming back. Her and PK are getting a real divorce. It has nothing to do with a storyline. Two things get to be true, right? Just like Jax and Brittany. Brittany hates Jax. It's real. But she wants him to make as much money as possible. She doesn't want to give him the money, but she wants him to make as much money as possible. So it's a real divorce. It's not staged, but look, PK wants to help Dorit out in the sense of he wants her to make as much money as possible, not for herself, not for Chanel, not for Balenciaga, not for Louis Vuitton. I mean, God, not even for Louis Vuitton. Well, that's a sacrilege. But for Jagger and for Phoenix. And PK don't want to give her the money, but I mean, if Bravo's going to give her the money, sign him up. So PK will assist Dorit in this whole thing to the extent that it helps her on the TV show make money for the kids. I just caution both of them because this is a real divorce. Divorce gets ugly. I have never seen a case of divorce, sometimes, but I have never seen a case of divorce where it just goes smoothly. Something always happens, right? So there's a lot of paparazzi now getting involved. This is why people think the robbery was staged. I still, in my heart of hearts, I agree with Dorit. How diabolical, I mean, can PK be to stage a robbery and have someone and scare the shit out of her? I have so many police and lead investigator type people that have DM'd me that have said, never, I mean, these are actually people from the LAPD that are in my DMs with credentials that are like, I have never in my life, in my 10 years as captain, my 3 years on the beat, whatever you call it, I have never seen someone leave a cell phone. So I get why people question this. I get why Garcelle's question this. God, I mean, I am the most cynical, jaded New Yorker in the world. Happy, but realistic and jaded. Even I really think the robbery was real. But let's not get into that. We don't have time. Stay focused, David. So that's the thing. Look, I always say that, Tom Schwartz and Joe Benigno, Margaret's husband, they have the smallest dicks on Bravo. They are voted smallest dicks. This Mauricio, I know he's out there. There's a line out the door for him. I still never understand the attraction to Mauricio. I still think Harry Hamlin and Evan Goldschneider and Ralph Pittman. Oh, that Ralph Pittman is looking so good. Those are my three hottest house husbands on Bravo. TV housewives. Not hottest ever, because that would go to Steve Gold, selling the city Steve Gold. But Mauricio, I feel, has a small dick. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, ladies and guys? So Mauricio and Kyle, I actually think it's going to be a pretty amicable divorce. I think that she's going to get half the agency. And listen, Kyle Richards could be one Morgan Wade, girl, she's been having a glow up at her shows lately. Morgan, you can play from here till next Tuesday. You are about to marry well. Kyle Richards is going to be one fucking rich woman. I mean, Mauricio is richer than all of them put together. Owning the agency? Man. So Kyle's going to be okay, but it's going to be an easy. This is not Kyle and Mauricio, my friends. This is going to get so ugly. Trust me. Speaking of Ralph, you guys watched this past week? My boy gets to stay in the basement. That little Ralphie is so happy he gets to stay in the basement, right? Love me some Ralphie. And we're gonna release that nothing is being sealed anymore. Oh, he was laughing. He won in court against Drew for the moment. Don't kick my Ralph out of the basement, Drew, but I do love Drew Sidora too. I really do. So the divorce, it's in motion. How did we get here? Well, we got here because Dorit was waiting till after the season. So I think she was coming back anyway. She was going to file divorce anyway. But here's where these two, I mean, you're not Spencer and you're not Heidi, PK and Dorit, okay? Let me tell you something. So she was going to file anyway. Anyone that thinks that Dorit ran to the courthouse because of this steamy paparazzi laden kiss,